Okay, what are the important transition element properties? Already we have discussed about the trends in melting points, boiling points, and densities, ionic size or atomic radius, how it is various in groups and periods in transition elements. Already we have discussed. Now the third one is ionization energy. Ionization energy. Already in first PUC in periodic classification of elements, there only we have discussed about ionization energy. What is ionization energy and how it is various in groups and periods? Already we have discussed. What is ionization energy? The minimum amount of energy required for the removal of one electron from its gaseous state atom converted into gaseous state ion is known as ionization energy. Ionization energy is endothermic process. Ionization energy is endothermic process. Generally, ionization energy in a period left to right increases. In a group top to bottom, ionization energy decreases. Why in a group ionization energy is decreasing? Because atomic size or atomic radius increases. In a group top to bottom, ionization energy is decreasing. Ionization energy is decreasing. That is a general concept how ionization energy is various in groups and periods. Now the ionization energy, how it is various in transition elements, we need to discuss. See, before discussing about that ionization energy of transition elements, we need to discuss about that comparison of ionization energy with S block and P block elements. Transition elements. Transition elements are in the middle of the periodic table. So transition elements are less metallic character when compared with S block elements and having more metallic character when compared with P block elements. That's why the transition elements ionization energy is more than S block. Means compared to S block elements, transition elements ionization energies are more, but it is less than P block elements. Why P block elements it is very less? Because the P block elements are more electronegative character and metallic character is very less. That's why P block elements having more ionization energy when compared with transition elements. Now in the transition elements, how that ionization energy is various in a series and in a groups we will discuss. In series, ionization energy from left to right. Ionization energy in a series from left to right side. What happens? Ionization energy increases. But that increasing ionization energy is not that much more increases, but it is very less. The increasing ionization energy from left to right, variation is very less. Means almost that atoms, transition elements in a series, their ionization energies are almost very small difference is present. The increasing value also very less. Why it is happening? Because the effective nuclear charge is decreases due to increasing screening effect. Screening effect is also known as a shielding effect. Screening effect or a shielding effect. Whenever screening effect or shielding effect increases, then automatically what happens on the nucleus, the effective nuclear charge will be decreases. Means the effective nuclear charge is, means the screening effect or shielding effect dominates the effective nuclear charge, That's why in transition elements in a series, left to right, ionization energy is increasing, but the increasing ionization energy is very small only, small values only increases, smaller values only increases. Okay, so that is happening in a series. Now come to that in a group. For example, in third B group, what are the elements present in third B group? Scandium, yttrium, lanthanum and actinium. These are the elements present in third B group. In third B group, top to bottom, atomic radius increases. That's why ionization energy decreases. So in third B group only it is. In third B group only, scandium to actinium, atomic radius increasing successively. That's why ionization energy is also gradually decreasing. Okay, in A groups. In transition elements, in third B group is being like this: scandium, yttrium, lanthanum and actinium. Scandium to actinium in third B group, top to bottom, atomic radius increasing, ionization energy decreases. Is it clear? Now, except the third B group. Except the third B group, the remaining groups means what are the remaining groups are present? 3D to 4D and 4D to 5D. These three series groups only you have to observe. From 3D to 4D, what happens, atomic radius increases, then ionization energy decreases. It is very clear. But 4D to 5D series, atomic radius remains same. Due to lanthanide contraction. So due to that lanthanide contraction from 4D to 5D series elements, their atomic radius are same in a same group. That's why ionization energy is also remains same. So ionization energy, instead of decreasing, they maintain same ionization energy from 4D to 5D series elements. Like that, ionization energy variation taking place in transition elements, or D block elements. See, in transition elements, in a series means you have to take 3D series. What are the elements present in 3D series? Scandium, titanium, vanadium, chromium, manganese, ferrous, cobalt, nickel, copper and zinc. So in a series, generally ionization energy is increases because of atomic size or atomic radius is decreasing. But here generally compared to S block elements in a series or in a group, what happens now, from one element to another element, their ionization energy varies means large difference will come. But here the increasing ionization energy difference is very slow, sorry, very less, or small variation only present. What is the why small variation is coming means due to that screening effect. Due to that screening effect. Here screening effect or shielding effect dominates over the nuclear charge, over the effective nuclear charge, over the effective nuclear charge. So this is the variation in series and groups, ionization energy in transition elements, ionization energy in transition elements. Is it clear? Now, already one important factor we have discussed earlier only in first PUC regarding ionization energy for any atom or any ions having stable electronic configuration. What is meaning of stable electronic configuration? Stable electronic configuration means either half filled or completely filled electronic configuration is present for any atom or ion. Their ionization energy is very much high compared to their neighboring atoms or neighboring ions. Compared to their neighboring atoms or neighboring ions. Okay, why their ionization energies are very high? Because of stable electronic configuration. Stable electronic configuration is present for the removing of one electron requires more energy. Due to that reason, ionization energy increases. Ionization energy is increases. Clear? Let's see. In transition elements, 3D, 4D and 5D series, lanthanum belongs to 5D series elements. Lanthanum have low ionization energy. Which one having highest ionization energy? And mercury has more ionization energy. So among the 3D, 4D and 5D series elements, lanthanum size is more. That's why lanthanum having low ionization energy, and mercury size is very less and has stable electronic configuration or completely filled electronic configuration is present. Completely filled electronic configuration is present. That's why mercury has more ionization energy. Mercury has a more ionization energy. Okay, let's see. Now, here one important thing is, for example, chromium and copper. Chromium and copper you take. What is the electronic configuration of chromium? Chromium electronic configuration is 3d5 4s1. Chromium electronic configuration is 3d5 4s1. Means it is stable electronic configuration or half filled. Half filled electronic configuration is present. At the same time, copper. What is the electronic configuration of copper? 3d10 4s1. 3d10 4s1. Zinc also 3d10 4s2. 3d10 4s2. Manganese, Mn, manganese electronic configuration 3d5 4s2. So chromium and manganese, if it is lost one electron, chromium plus. Manganese is lost one electron, Mn plus. Copper lost one electron, copper plus. Zinc lost one electron, Zn plus. This is all called first ionization energies, I1. See, first ionization energy of manganese is more because it is D5 is half filled and 4s2 is completely filled. For removing off that one electron, it requires more energy. So I1 of manganese is more than chromium. And I1 of copper and zinc, you have to compare. Zinc having more than copper. Now I2. What is I2? I2 means from mono positive ion. From mono positive ion, for removing one electron, required energy is called second ionization energy. From this, chromium plus is converted into chromium plus 2 is I2. Mn plus is converted into Mn plus 2 is called I2, second ionization energy. If you are compare that, chromium plus electronic configuration is 3d5. Mn plus configuration is 3d5 4s1. See here it is half filled completely, but here 4s1 outer shell contains one electron is present, we can remove very easily. That's why I2, second ionization energy of chromium is more than manganese. In the same way, the second ionization energy of copper is more than zinc. The second ionization energy of copper is more than zinc. So, first ionization energy when compared with second ionization energy, when compared with third ionization energy, when compared with fourth ionization energy of one element, those are called successive ionization energies. Successive ionization energies order how it is. I1 is less than I2, and then I3, and then I4, and then I5, and then In. Already this we have discussed in first PUC, periodic classification of elements and periodic properties. Ionization energy is nothing but one important periodic property. That's why periodic classification of elements and periodic properties, the chapter is very, very important for entire that inorganic chemistry. What is inorganic chemistry? Inorganic chemistry is nothing but the elements properties only. Total how many elements are present? 118 elements are present. That 118 elements we are divided into how many blocks? 4 blocks we are divided. S block elements, P block elements, D block elements as well as F block elements. In first PUC, S block elements completely we are learned. S block elements and hydrogen and its compounds. Hydrogen chemistry also we are discussed. Along that, P block elements in that boron family and carbon family also we discussed. Remaining chapters, the remaining P block elements, all P block elements, D and F block elements, we are discussing in second PUC. We are discussing in a second PUC. That's why the total all elements properties we need to learn. That's why periodic properties are very, very important. So if you have good command on periodic properties and variables and how it is changing, then D block elements, second PUC, total inorganic chemistry becomes very easy. Inorganic chemistry becomes very easy. So the successive ionization energies means I2 is more than I1, I3 is more than I2, I4 is more than I3, I5 is more than I4, like those are called successive ionization energies increases. Okay, if any atom or ion having stable electronic configuration is present, their ionization energies are more when compared that neighboring atoms or neighboring ions. Compare that neighboring atoms or neighboring ions. Why? Chromium, second ionization energy is more when compared with manganese, because the chromium Cr plus and Mn plus both are in the same series, but manganese Mn size is very much less when compared with Cr plus. But even though their size, here size we are not discussing, because instead of size or atomic radius, the electronic configuration, stable electronic configuration dominating. If this having stable electronic configuration, having more ionization energy, because Cr plus is stable electronic configuration when compared with Mn plus, as well as copper plus is stable electronic configuration when compared with Zn plus. when compared with Zn plus. That's the second ionization energy of copper plus is more when compared with Zn plus. Okay, the same way here. Let's see some important models. Mn plus 2, iron plus 2, which is more ionization energy, which having more ionization energy, either Mn plus 2 or Fe plus 2. Mn plus 2 electronic configuration D5, 3D5. Actually Mn manganese 4s2 3d5 plus 2 charge means 2 electrons it lost. So Mn plus 2 ion electronic configuration is 3d5. Is 3d5. At the same time, Fe iron plus 2. Iron plus 2 electronic configuration. What is that electronic configuration of iron plus 2 ma? Iron plus 2 is 3d6. Iron plus 2 is 3d6, which is stable electronic configuration. The stable electronic configuration is Mn plus 2. That's Mn plus 2 having more ionization energy when compared with Fe plus 2. Mn plus 2 is the third ionization energy of manganese. I3 of Mn is more when compared with iron. Now see Mn plus 3 and iron plus 3. Iron plus 3 means D5. 3d5 electronic configuration. Mn plus 3 means 3d4. 3d4 electronic configuration, which is having more fourth ionization energy, means from comparably successively from M is converted into M plus, Mn plus, then Mn plus is converted into Mn plus 2, Mn plus 2 is converted into Mn plus 3, Mn plus 3 is converted into Mn plus 4. So Mn plus 3 is converted into Mn plus 4 is fourth ionization energy, I4. Here Fe plus 3 is converted into Fe plus 4 is fourth ionization energy. The fourth ionization energy of iron is more when compared with manganese. So do you want to check the fourth ionization energy means which ions are electronic configurations we need to check? Iron plus 3 and Mn plus 3 electronic configurations we need to check. In that iron plus 3 is D5 half filled electronic configuration is present when compared with manganese. That's why fourth ionization energy of iron is more than manganese. So like that questions they are asking in object to NEET, JEE and CET examination. Comparison of ionization energies. They will give some ions. Among that, arrange that ions correct ionization energy order, or correct increasing ionization energy order, or correct decreasing ionization energy orders, like they will give. Otherwise, they give some atoms. Atom means neutral state without any charge. Write correct second ionization energy. Write correct third ionization energy. Do you want to check third ionization energy means which electronic configuration we need to check? The atoms in plus 2 charge or plus 2 state electronic configuration we need to check. Whether the plus 2 state electronic configurations you are checking means you are getting third ionization energies order. Okay, second ionization energies orders do you want to check means we have to check that plus 1 state electronic configuration. Plus 1 state electronic configuration. First ionization energies. Do you want to check that first ionization energies order means that atoms in neutral state or normal atomic state electronic configurations we need to check. Okay, this is about ionization energies, trends in transition elements. Trends in transition elements or D block elements. Okay, let's see oxidation states. Next property of transition elements or D block elements is oxidation states. Oxidation states also very important one. Oxidation state. Generally, what is oxidation state? Charge of an atom or ion is known as oxidation state. Generally, oxidation state is not fixed ma. Oxidation state is variable property. What is oxidation state? Why transition elements having variable oxidation state, or D block elements having a variable oxidation state? Transition elements having variable oxidation state due to N-1D and Ns electrons. So due to the presence of N-1D and Ns electrons involving in bonding, That's why transition elements exhibit variable oxidation state. So they are asking in board examination, explain the reason related to transition elements exhibits variable oxidation state. What is the reason for transition elements exhibiting variable oxidation state? What is the important reason, ma? The important reason is the availability of N-1D and Ns electrons involving or participating in chemical bonding or participating in bonding. So more N-1D electrons, how many N-1D electrons are present? Around 10 electrons are present. Means here N-1D unpaired electrons only, not paired electrons. N-1D unpaired electrons. Unpaired electrons and Ns electrons both are involving in bonding. That's why they are exhibiting higher oxidation state. Here higher oxidation state is due to N-1D unpaired electrons plus Ns electrons. Higher HOF means higher oxidation state. Lower oxidation state is due to that Ns electrons only involving in bonding. Okay. Now let's see the general common oxidation state. The general or common oxidation state of D block elements is +2. Okay. Highest oxidation state of D block elements is +8. Generally, which elements are exhibiting +8 oxidation state? Ruthenium and osmium. In 4D series, this belongs to 4D. This belongs to 5D series. Ruthenium and osmium exhibiting +8 oxidation state. It is highest oxidation state in transition elements. What about that highest oxidation state of 3D series? 3D series means scandium to zinc. In that series or 3D series elements, the highest oxidation state is +7. These numerical values are very, very important. Directly they are asking NEET and JEE CET questions. So which element exhibiting +7 oxidation state in 3D series? manganese, Mn, manganese, KMnO4, potassium permanganate, in which manganese oxidation state how much ma? +7. That is the highest oxidation state in 3D series is +7. The highest oxidation state in 4D and 5D series elements are among the D block elements is +8. Among the D block elements is +8. The +8 oxidation state exhibited by ruthenium and osmium. Ruthenium and osmium. Ruthenium and osmium. Okay. Now let's see. Three D series elements oxidation states we'll discuss. 3D series. What are the 3D series elements present ma? Scandium, titanium, vanadium, chromium, manganese, ferrous, cobalt, nickel, copper, and zinc. See, these all elements among us, chromium and copper also exhibit +1 oxidation state. Chromium and copper also exhibits a +1 oxidation state. The remaining elements mostly or commonly they exhibit +2 oxidation state. That's why the common oxidation state of transition elements is +2. Okay, scandium maximum oxidation state or stable oxidation state is +3. Titanium +3 and +4. The stable oxidation state of titanium is +4. Vanadium +3, +4 and +5. The stable oxidation state of vanadium is +5. Chromium +3, +4, +5 as well as +6. Okay, the stable oxidation states of chromium is +3 as well as +6 oxidation state. Manganese stable oxidation state is +2, +3, +4, +5, +6 as well as +7. What is meaning for stable oxidation state? Either completely filled or half filled electronic configuration in its ionic form is known as stable oxidation state. Is called a stable oxidation state. Iron +3 state is stable. Along that +4 and +5 and +6 also possible. Cobalt +3 and +4. The stable is cobalt. Stable oxidation state is +2 and +3. Nickel +2 and +3 oxidation states are possible. And among that nickel +2 is stable. Copper +2 is more stable electronic configuration. And zinc +2 only. Here see from left to right up to manganese. Because up to manganese they are having number of unpaired electrons increasing. After that manganese number of unpaired electrons or number of N-1d unpaired electrons are decreasing. That's why they are exhibiting variable oxidation states or different oxidation states also decreasing. Different oxidation states also decreasing. Okay. That's why manganese highest oxidation state is +7. See scandium in +3 state. Scandium 3d1 4s2. Scandium +3 3d0 4s0 means the valence shell, there is no electrons present in the outermost shells are n minus only electrons. The inner shell means actually scandium Z is equal to 21. After 3 electrons it lost, it contains 18 electrons are present. The 18 electrons are completely paired or completely filled electronic configuration is present. That's why scandium plus 3 is more stable. In the same way, Mn plus 2 is D5 electronic configuration is present. Mn plus 7 is D0 electronic configuration is present. That's it is more stable electronic configuration. Iron plus 3 is D5 electronic configuration, half filled or half filled electronic configuration is present. Iron plus 3. That's why it is more stable electronic configuration. And in CET examination in 2020, this question they asked, copper plus is